Hey, gentle listeners, welcome to Framed.
Canvas cuffs and other stuffs.
We're back for season 3, and boy, oh boy, do we have some crazy stories for you.
Ooh.
Enjoy the episode.
I'm a little tired.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to do a lot of the talking today.
Yay.
So much talking. Oh my God. It feels like a lot more than what it is. Because I talk really fast, it might go really quick. The end.
Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you had a great time.
Why are you tired?
Why are you tired?
Just had a big week?
Yeah, big week. And then Kenzo decided not to sleep last night.
Kenzo,
he kept getting up every hour and like growling and walking around the house. And then it got to 3. I know.
You have a poltergeist.
No, because he was growling at us, not at like a random thing at the corner.
Or the poltergeist standing
Might
behind
need to
you.
sage my house. And then I picked up my phone.
You have a
I picked up my phone at 3 a.m. witching hour.
Yeah.
Stigmata.
Never a good idea.
And then the phone protector, the glass screen protector that I had shattered, and a shard of glass went into my finger.
Oh.
And I
It shattered when you touched it, or it had already shattered?
I had dropped it earlier in that day, but it had been fine. And I'd been using it, and then I just must have put my hand down funny on it at 3 a.m.
Did you find the shard and take it out?
It was like a shard this big.
Okay.
And so I just
So you don't want little bits of glass floating around your bloodstream?
I've definitely, I've had that before. But no, I pulled out the glass that I know of.
Lockie stood on glass once and it went into his heel. Like, you know how your heel skin is really thick?
Yes.
It went into his heel, but then he couldn't find it.
Oh.
And so we were like, I was like on the couch, like full tweezers trying to find, and glass is clear. Heel skin it's like not the easiest thing to find.
Trigger warning if you're squeamish.
Oh my God. And we couldn't find it at all. And I'm like, Lockie,
you just live with this glass now in your body.
there's going to be a little bit of glass in your body. Hopefully it's all good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Once I got glass in my foot as well, and this is many moons ago, and I thought I'd gotten it out. And then like a couple of days later, my body like rejected a shard of glass and I pulled it out. And I thought it was just like a little slither, but it was like a big shard of glass.
That's like my body with piercings. My body rejects every single piercing I've had.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. My body just goes, nah.
No.
So I've had both sides of my nose pierced at different times because once I had it done, it got infected, so I took it out. And then I didn't want to go over the scar tissue, so I did it on the other side. But both times, my nose just tries to eat my piercing. Like it just starts sinking into my skin.
Oh no.
So I'm very absorbent. My body just goes,
it's like
nah.
a sponge.
And I feel like it's almost like a superpower because my body just goes, nah, I'm going to heal over this.
Oh, I don't know. I get exactly. Yeah.
Same with my nipple. When I had my nipple done, the same thing happened. I had to get it like
you are not meant to have
properly taken out.
piercings.
No, nah. Every time I put something through my ear hole, my ears just like, no, get it out.
Weird.
Get these foreign objects out of my body.
That is so bizarre.
Yeah.
What is the body's so weird.
It's great. It's like a big living organism. My skin's a living organism.
Ooh.
And it doesn't like having things in it. Even some of my tattoos. So I must have a thing. Because
it's like X-Men. What's your mutant power?
Because some of my tattoos, like every now and again, like if I get skin irritation or something like that, the ink will still like raise a little bit. And it could be ones that I've had for years and years and years. And there's also like, you can see like a little bit of scarring and stuff like that on every single tattoo I have because I don't think my body likes it.
You're not
But I still keep getting them.
Oh,
Because I'm a rock chick.
because I'm cool.
Rock and roll. God, I want more tattoos. So expensive.
They are. And not in this economy.
No.
Not in this economy. Well, that's body chat.
Body chat. Embarrassing bodies. Just FYI, we're having like some issues with the lighting. So if you're watching this and I start to go really bright and
He's a
glowy,
ghost.
that's because there is sun
taken.
right in my face.
Oh.
there is sun like just right on my body, and it's too hard basket for us to move the set. We can't be bothered.
We cannot be doing that,
No.
people. I'm
So
sorry.
I might just be glowing for a bit.
Yeah.
And that'll be fine. I might catch the sparkles on my shirt.
Little glitter.
Yeah.
What's been happening with you, Joel?
I've been sick for like 3 weeks. So I don't know if we're having a little break before this comes out or not.
Might have another week off.
Yeah.
Let's give ourselves a minute.
Soz girl. I had a type of pneumonia, lol.
It's
Which,
like a sickly child.
yeah, it was called like pneumonia. I'm like, oh.
Not pneumonia. I
Yeah.
want pneumonia.
Pneumonia. So I had that. That wasn't cute. I couldn't really do much. I haven't been dancing, exercising, anything. My body's just like slowly been getting better. We did go to record last week, and I walked through the door and Seth was just like, we're not recording today.
It was, let's just go get a coffee to catch up.
Which was lovely.
It was.
It was lovely.
Yeah.
So we did an episode yesterday, just last week, just minus the cameras, microphone, everything like that, because it was just Steph and I chatting at a cafe.
So you're welcome. If you were walking past, that was our live performance.
Yes.
Hope you bought tickets.
So I haven't been feeling very whimsical. Been feeling pretty down and just not loving life. So
You watched a movie last night, though. That was
I've watched heaps of movies. Oh my God.
right.
That's all I could do was sleep and watch movies.
Of your movies that you watch, what were your top 2 movies that you watched over your sick?
Obsession. If you've heard of Obsession.
I've heard of it.
It's
yet
picking
to
up
see.
steam. Everyone's talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It is, and if you can see it at the cinema, it's probably gone by now and probably available at home. If you can, please go watch Obsession. It is technically a horror movie, but it is just fabulous. The acting is amazing. The premise is essentially, I won't give too much away. There's this guy who is really in love with his friend who's a girl, but he just doesn't have the courage to ask her out, and he's kind of wimpish and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't know if he likes her, if she likes him, and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, he goes to this like random crystal shop to try and buy her a present. And then he comes across this cute little like kitschy toy called the One Wish Willow, which is like the way that it's packaged and everything, and they're so going to sell these.
Yeah.
The way that it's packaged and everything is quite cute and kitschy. So he's just like, oh, maybe I'll get this as well. This is kind of fun. He drops her home one night. He doesn't muster up the courage to ask her out. She gets out of the car. She walks towards her house. He gets the One Wish Willow and he's like, oh, fuck it. And he's just like, I wish that, I've forgotten the girl's name, but I wish that she would love me more than anyone else in the fucking world. And then he snaps the Wish Willow.
I don't like it.
That's a big call to make when you're making a wish.
That's got a lot of loopholes and
To love you
downfalls
more than anyone in the fucking world.
Ooh.
And then it all goes
Pear-shaped.
crazy.
Yeah. You don't
The
want
performance from the girl,
that.
absolutely outstanding. I've forgotten the actress's name, but she's going to be everywhere. I guarantee it.
Yep.
The character that she plays has so many. She's almost like Jim Carrey. She's like elastic.
Ooh.
Like
okay.
her facial expressions and just like the way she emotes and everything like that, and how she switches between the character who's the Wish version of her, and then the original version tries to like peek through.
Oh.
And she switches between them.
Yep.
Because she's kind of like, what am I doing? Like, what's happening?
Yep.
It is so good.
Oh.
It was brilliant. The person who made it, Curry Barker, he's made a few like YouTube short films.
Yeah.
He's only in his mid-20s.
Oy.
He's just done a fabulous job.
Oh my God.
And the cinema was packed.
I love that.
The crowd was awesome. They
Yeah.
were laughing, gasping, like all that. They weren't annoying. They were actually like engaged in the film.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So I can't recommend Obsession enough. If you're new to horror or you're not a horror fan, this is one that's palatable for you.
Yeah.
I would say. Given there are some very scary moments in it. But
yeah. It's a
push
different,
through.
It's
Watch
a
a good
different kind of.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Do this.
Yeah.
If you must.
Yes.
I mean, nothing's bad's going to happen.
No. And then last night I watched A Perfect Storm with George Clooney and Mark
What a
Wahlberg.
dream. What a dreamboat.
Just what a handsome man.
What a handsome man.
Is he bad? Is he a bad man?
As far as, not that we know of as of yet.
Okay.
He's not on the Brad Pitt level, but I don't think so. I think he's just been around. I don't know. He's got his wife who is like
Yeah, she's
stunning.
like a super genius.
Yeah, and like stunning, super genius, and everyone's like, you
should be the one getting awards.
Yeah.
A Perfect Storm. It's not in theaters. It came out in the early 2000s.
Hey, you never know. They might do a retrospective.
About a bunch. You know how like those disaster movies were huge in the early 2000s.
We all thought the world was going to end.
100%.
Little did we know.
Little fishing boat. Trying to get some fish to bring back to the town, and a perfect storm happens. That's all you need to know.
I feel like I might have watched it when it back in the day, but I have no recollection.
Yes.
But I feel like, is there an Eye of the Storm moment, or is that a different film that I'm thinking of? I feel like we were on a lot of
Twister. Are you thinking of?
No,
but there is kind of an Eye on the Storm.
Of,
like you think everything's calm,
and then
they're
like,
oh,
yeah. Then it's like it's about to get worse.
Yeah, that definitely happens.
I feel like there's a lot of movies in that time period where it was like there's a real Eye of the Storm moment.
Yeah.
And then it's like fucking carnage.
That's how I learned. If you're ever in a twister or a hurricane or something like that, and it clears so suddenly and everything's like super eerily calm, you stay in that bunker because it is not. That's the eye.
Yeah.
And then as soon as the eye passes, you're back in the twisty part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Auntie
the
M's
cows going around and stuff.
The Wicked Witch of the West is there.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
I'd love to be a storm chaser.
I'd hate that beyond anything.
I would really like it.
I could see that for you.
Yeah. I want to be on one of those trucks with the like little spinny things on top and like tracking it.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
She'll kill you.
I love storms.
I appreciate a stormy moment. I appreciate Stormy Daniels. And
she again. She was like a porn star?
Yeah, she was the Trump, the girl who said Trump had a mushroom penis.
Ew. No offense.
I mean,
not to Trump. Fuck him. But like to anyone who might have a mushroom penis.
Anyway,
I'm moving on.
But Perfect Storm. Okay, what would you give each of them out of 5?
So I letterboxed Obsession. Mm-hmm. I gave it 4.5 out of 5.
Perfect Storm, did you letterbox that?
It takes so much for me to give a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, I think it might be a 5. I don't know why I didn't give it a 5. Maybe it's a 5.
Have you watched it?
I just don't see it on. It's not like my 5s are like Jurassic Park, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah. God, that was good.
Yeah. I think 4.5 is what I can give it.
Yep.
Perfect Storm, I think I gave 4.
Oh.
I was thoroughly entertained the whole time.
Yeah.
And I also saw the Backrooms, but I don't want to talk about movies like the whole time.
Yeah. You can talk about that.
Backrooms is cool.
Out of 5?
3.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
3's still good.
3's still good.
Just didn't rock my socks.
Yeah. Also, you'd just seen Obsession, which I feel like everyone's
Obsession really set the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you saw
and I saw Mortal Kombat 2.
You really just seen them all.
Yeah. I gave that 3.
Yeah.
3.5.
Yeah.
Very entertaining.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cheesy as hell, but
sometimes
in the best way.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a bit of cheese.
Yeah.
After watching Obsession.
Yes. That was Margaret and David at the movies.
I'm David, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
do you have a whimsy?
Oh, sure.
You don't have to. You don't have to have a whimsy.
Whimsy. I've gone back to school, Joel.
That's right.
I've started doing acting classes again.
Thank God for that. You're a good little actor.
Thank you. It's been lovely. It's been emotional. It's been lovely. It's been all of the nice things.
Yeah.
And like, not to harp on, the thing I would say is if there was something that you used to like to do and you've kind of gotten to an age where you're like, kind of just, I could bring something back in. I need to have a hobby, or I want to try it again. And you feel like you're in a good enough headspace, I don't think I could have done this any sooner.
Yep.
I think it would have been maybe a bit dicey for a few reasons.
Yep.
But
it's too many things on your plate.
Too many things on my plate. Maybe a bit of I will have been sober for 6 years in June. And I think if I'd done this sooner, I might have.
Let's celebrate. Shots.
Get the tequila out, motherfucker. But I think if I had done this sooner, I don't think I would have had the capability to stay in that place.
Yes.
So it's been nice. And it's been nice to be around people, of a different age group. I am the oldest. Well, one of the oldest in class. and being around a bunch of young 20-year-olds is interesting.
Yes.
And it's fun and it's nice and people who are interested in the same thing. And you can nerd out a little bit
a
about
shared
it.
interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
no one's forcing them to go, so they're genuinely interested in it.
Yeah. And I think it's kind of nice to meet people that you probably, I'm not meeting these people at random. Like it's nice to be in a setting where you're like, I'm getting to know these people over like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice. Also, with acting, there's always a bit of like trauma bonding in those rooms.
Oh,
so,
100%.
So you get
100%.
fast friends real quick.
Yes.
But yeah, it's been lovely and I really enjoy it. And yeah, back to school.
Back to school. That's so good.
I'm a mature age student.
Yes. So am I with dance. I completely get it.
And I think it's nice to come back and be a mature age because it's like you take it not seriously, but you do it differently.
Yes.
And it feels different.
Yeah.
And it's your own money that you're spending on it too.
I feel like with mature age, same for me with dance kind of is that level of like, I don't have that young thing of like being worried that I look silly.
Yeah.
I don't care. No.
And
Or like having that thing like I don't want to go full tilt because like I don't want to be embarrassing or I don't want to couldn't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up.
No.
It's the funniest thing because like there's two different, anyway, not to harp on too much, but there's this thing that keeps coming up where they go, I don't want to mess up my lines. And I'm like, babe, I don't know your monologue. You can mess it up.
Yeah.
I won't know.
Improv girl. Do the acting stutter.
Yeah.
Where you like breathe, talk and stutter heaps.
And then
Jennifer Lawrence technique.
Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, it's lovely. Go back to school, try something new.
Yes.
It's really nice. It's fun. I love it.
Yeah, go give something a go.
Yeah.
Honestly, if there's something that you like, oh, I'd love to do that. And actually, in saying that, I have had a couple of people reach out to me being like, they'll comment on my dance videos and they'll be like, oh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do something like that. And I'm like,
you can
do it.
Yeah.
Go along.
And you know what?
Who's judging? Also, no one at these classes is caring about what you're doing.
They care about what
they care about what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're looking at themselves in the mirror.
Yeah.
They're analyzing their monologues. They're doing all that. They couldn't give two tits about what you're doing. So just go and give it. And if you fuck up, who cares? Keep going.
And if you feel nervous about going, so does everyone else.
Yeah.
Like I've been feeling nervous this whole time.
Yeah.
But you just kind of
But how
push
good
through.
do you feel after the class?
So good.
You're like, I'm so glad I did that.
Yeah. So please, if there's something that you've been putting off that you're like, I want to do it, but I just don't have the confidence to do it, or I feel a bit nervous about it, or I feel weird, like that people are going to look at me.
Yeah.
Just do it.
No.
You can do it.
100%. Yeah. You're a long time dead, honey. You're a long time dead. Do things now.
Yeah, honestly. Because, tick, tick. Anywho. So yeah, whimsies. We've done. There we go.
La, la, la.
La, la, la.
Oh, boy.
Alrighty, Joel. I'm going to sit back and
Train's pulling up. Platform 9 3/4. Run through the brick wall, girls.
Anything from the trolley.
Anything from the trolley, dears. We'll take the lot. I hated it when he did that.
What
Harry
about everybody
shits me.
else?
Yeah, I know. I was like, what about everybody else? Harry.
Nobody else gets. I mean, there's magic, so they probably had more.
Yes.
Like, I'm sure they had a surplus.
But he's, little twerp. So many things in Harry Potter that give me the shits. There's also like one scene where like everyone is celebrating like a victory from like Quidditch or something like that. And then like it goes through the crowd, they're all cheering, and then it gets to Harry, and then he just goes, ah. He faints. And someone in the meme is just like, I would have hated Harry if I went to school with him. And I'm like, absolutely same.
He was the pick-me.
Yes, he was. He was the pick-me girl.
They're like, don't go down there, Harry. He's like, la, 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 la,
I'd
la.
be like, oh, God, I'm just trying to finish my magic HSE. Harry's bringing all this bullshit to Hogwarts.
I know. And they're going to go through it all again with the new HBO
Don't make
series.
your trauma my trauma.
Yeah, like, come on.
Voldemort left us alone before you showed up.
Get out of here, Harry.
Get out
You know
of here.
what? Sacrifice yourself.
Yeah, 100%. Go to a different school.
Yeah, go off to a different school.
Yeah.
You little
Were
buff.
there different magic schools? Anyway, we don't have to. Because, there has to be.
I think there was. Yeah. No, there was, because then later on the other schools come to visit that school.
That's 100% right.
Yeah.
Those like blue girls come.
Yeah. I'm blue and I'm a neon.
They do that cool like strut down the center of the thing, and they go,
cut.
Here come the hurricane bit.
Yeah.
All right.
So obviously this is going to be a short episode by the amount we're just going
Holy
on.
smokes.
I love it.
Yes, the Joel train's pulling up. God help us all. I have a story, and it's not a list.
Yay!
It's an actual story. Let's hope that it's succinct and in the right order.
Mine are never succinct, so
Yes, they are.
take your time.
Yes, they are. I think I should just get started. Sir John Harington was a poet.
Okay. Hello, John.
An amateur and not a very successful one, but his poetry was not why would he His poetry was not why he would be remembered. Have you heard of John Harington before?
I don't think so.
Something much more down to earth was to be his legacy.
Ooh.
He invented the toilet.
Oh.
He was a godson of Queen Elizabeth I, but he had been banished from court for telling risque stories and exiled to Kelston, which was near Bath. It's all in England.
I'm seeing the scene.
He told so many risque stories. We would have been exiled so
He was
bad.
telling poop stories.
Yeah.
Like then, hang on a second.
Oh, the glitter from my shirt has been all glittery. During his exile from 1584 to 1591, he built himself a house and devised and installed the first flushing lavatory, which he named Ajax.
Oh my God.
I think that's probably where the name Ajax came from.
Yes, surely.
Eventually, Queen Elizabeth forgave him and visited his house in Kelston in 1592. Harrington proudly showed off his new invention, and the Queen herself tried it out.
Oh.
She was so impressed, it seems, that she ordered one for herself.
She said,
she loved the toilet.
Get me this bidet flushing toilet.
This also, it's very humbling when every now and again when you're like, you know, God, what am I doing with my life? What and you're comparing yourselves to others who are doing well.
Yeah.
Everyone shits.
Yeah.
Everyone shits. Now and again you just need to stop and you need to go, sometimes Beyonce feels funny in the stomach and she needs to go and do a big shit.
She has to go and go, ooh, do that little run to the toilet.
No one's past shit. We all do it.
You have to.
All gross. We're all disgusting. The Queen shit. Kate Blanchett shits.
You know what? Yeah, she does.
She does. His water closet had a pan with an opening at the bottom, sealed with a leather-faced valve, a system of handles, levers, and weights. Poured in the water from a cistern and opened the valve. Picture.
Oh my God. I've never thought about how a toilet became a toilet. Need to know more.
Now you can. Can you pop that up for me, please?
I can.
That's the first flushing lavatory.
Looks like a little egg cup.
Yes.
Put your little egg poo in there.
In spite of the Queen's enthusiasm for this new invention, the public remained faithful to the chamber pot.
Which, come on, guys. We don't be wanting that.
Well, they didn't know any better. They had no one's invented the flush. And also this would have cost, a couple of gold coins back then.
Yeah, gold bar.
These were usually emptied from an upstairs window into the street below. Gross. Yeah. And in France, the cry, Gardez l'eau, gave warning to the people below to take evasive action. The phrase Gardez l'eau may have been the origin of the English nickname for the lavatory, the loo.
Oh Gardez my loo. God.
Blowing your mind
Ajax, loo. What else is next? Joel, you're blowing my mind.
It was almost 200 years later in 1775 that a flushing water closet was first patented by an Alexander Cummings of London, a device similar to Harrington's Ajax. In 1848, a Public Health Act ruled that every new house should have a privy or ash pit. It had taken nearly 250 years for Sir John Harington's water closet to become universal. It cannot be said that the British embrace all new inventions with enthusiasm, despite royal approval.
Oh.
So it took a while for the flushing lavatory to be every house needs one.
Yeah. They were still just like, go out the window's fine, right?
Yeah. Avec the le. What do they say? Gardez le.
God has love.
Gardez le.
Good a love. Hey, good a
Oh,
love.
imagine if you were just walking down the street. You had your noise cancelling headphones on, and
you're
someone
just like
tips.
listening to.
All right, we're going to flash forward 435 years.
Okay. Whoa.
America was a sculpture created by the Italian artist Maurizio Cattelan, an example of satirical participatory act. It was a fully functioning toilet made of 103 kilograms of 18-karat solid gold. Cattelan created it in 2016 for the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum in New York City, or the Guggenheim. It was made in a foundry in Florence, Italy, cast in several parts that were welded together. It was made to look like the museum's other toilets, the Cola Co toilets, which is obviously the brand.
Mm-hmm.
It was installed in one of the lavatories for visitors to use.
No way.
You could use the golden toilet.
Oh my gosh, what a treat.
It even had a special cleaning routine that was put in place. The museum stated that the work was paid for with private funds. According to the museum, over 100,000 people waited in line to use America.
Oh my god.
And a security guard was posted outside the room. Imagine you'd get stage fright.
Yeah, and also like
People would be like, oh, why are you taking so long? Like Maddie in Euphoria banging on the door.
Get out!
In September 2019, America was installed at the Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire. So they moved it.
Okay.
Which is in England, where it was available for use as part of an exhibition of Cattelan's works. So he did other sculptures and whatnot.
Cool.
It was placed in a lavatory formerly used by Winston Churchill.
Oh.
Yes. There you go. So they're just moving this toilet around.
I wonder.
Couldn't be the easiest thing in the world.
It would be so heavy.
Functioning toilet. There's pipes and stuff. People are using it.
Yeah.
Like it has to be cleaned properly.
Oh my god. The carnage that toilet has seen.
Then all of a sudden it's being transported all the way over to England.
Oh my god.
This is where things get messy after it's been moved to this place.
Okay.
In 2019.
2019, I'm in the UK.
Yes. At the Blenheim Palace in Oxfordshire.
Right.
This source is from BBC.com. It was the night before Blenheim Chief Executive Dominique Hare was at a glamorous exhibition launch party being held at the palace, hosted by Cattelan himself. It was America's, now let's not forget America's the name of the toilet.
Yeah.
It was America's first time on a display outside of New York, and the artwork's presence was creating a buzz.
Ooh.
He remembers slipping away from the festivities, hoping for a turn on the fully usable toilet.
Oh boy.
But when confronted with the line, he told himself, that's okay, there's no point in queuing. You can come back tomorrow and take a look. So many butts on that toilet.
I just can't imagine it looking clean.
No.
Because of the gold.
And also that thing of like when you go to a toilet after someone's used it and you sat down and it's still warm.
Mm. And like, just, yeah.
So he thought, you can come back tomorrow and have a look. Or so he thought. In the early hours of the 14th of September 2019, Eleanor Pace jolted awake to the sound of smashing glass. She was living in a staff flat above the Blenheim Palace. The guest services supervisor was used to strange noises, but when the fire alarms began to blare, she knew something was wrong. She quickly began evacuating to the great courtyard, but unbeknownst to her, she was running straight into the final moments of an audacious heist.
Oh my, I did not see this coming.
I had this written down in my notes from I must have seen it maybe when we first started this podcast.
Yeah. I've never come across this.
Yeah. I'm not making it up.
This is a fake story. And we get to the end and you're like, and that's the end.
And that's the end.
It was all a dream.
And it was all a dream. Thank you for listening to my speech. She recalls a confusing and fast-moving scene. It was just shadows and quick movement. I saw them move towards the car, get in the car, and then the car just sped right off. From the burglars entering and exiting the courtyard, the audacious heist had taken just 5 minutes. 5 men had smashed their way into the palace, ripped out the solid gold toilet, and fled in a stolen Volkswagen Golf.
Oh, just a little Golf.
When you gotta go, you gotta go. Police arrived shortly after, and it was only when staff searched the palace that they realized what had been stolen. That was when I felt my stomach drop, Mrs. Pace said. and I thought, this is big. Now, we go back to the Blenheim chief executive, Dominique Hare, the one who lined up, couldn't get into the toilet, blah, blah, blah.
Can't wait to come in. I'm coming in early today.
I cannot wait to use that toilet.
I've been waiting. I've been saving
banking it up. Soon the chief executive's phone was buzzing him awake. Dom, we've been hit. He said it took him a few moments to realize he was not dreaming before rushing to the palace. His relief that the staff were unharmed then mingled with the horror of a flooded, shattered crime scene.
Also, they needed 5 men because the toilet was so heavy. So heavy.
But also, it's a functioning toilet. So this is what confused me because they said that it took 5 minutes for them to take it.
They are some speedy plumbers.
I think I think we know how they did this, but not an easy task. I think, take 5 minutes with a grain of salt.
Okay.
I think it's...
They're like, no, it was about 5 minutes. It could have been 15.
Yes. If the golden toilet in situ had looked beautiful and perfect and majestic and untamed, this was the total opposite, Mr. Hare said. This was brutalized, smashed up. This is a palace. Palaces don't get smashed up. So they were pretty sloppy with getting this.
Okay.
When the palace reopened a day later, the controversy was addressed with theatrical flourish. Staff restrung police tape across the shattered cubicle just meters from the birthplace of Sir Winston Churchill and exhibited the crime scene as part of the now toiletless Cattelan show. So, like everything.
Yeah, it becomes more popular to
once
coincide
it's been taken.
An empty frame.
Kind of works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mr. Hare said despite his embarrassment, that his anger had prompted him to keep it visible, but he also realised it could be a draw to the public. It worked. In the following days, Mrs. Pace said the palace was slammed. This is the lady who lived above it.
Mm-hmm.
With hordes wanting to glimpse at the destruction. People were more interested to see where the golden toilet had been stolen from than to come and see the golden toilet itself, she added.
What is that?
It's the drama of it all.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with the crown and the jewels that got stolen.
Yeah.
Like, people want to see the crime scene.
Yeah. So weird though, like going to see an empty case.
Now, security. Tale as old as time. Security failures.
Yeah, no shit.
Palace staff.
That's unintended.
Yeah. Palace staff said they did see the humour in how the press and public approached the crime, but they were still deeply rattled by the raid. Mrs. Pace said Blenheim is a safe and secure home for her. It did not feel settled in the same way for a long time. There was always this anxiousness. If that's happened, anything could happen, she said. So this really rattled her.
She's taking it more to heart than anyone else, I feel.
Yeah, she's living at this palace.
She's worried. You know what? If she's living at the palace, they're breaking into her home.
Mr. Hare, so it's going between the two.
Okay.
Mr. Hare said that he felt both emotional and grateful no one was harmed, calling the burglars the most dangerous people who had ever visited Blenheim Palace. That toilet survived New York City, and if it survived New York City, it should have survived Blenheim Palace.
I mean...
Couldn't say it better myself.
Not wrong.
New York City's rough stuff.
Yeah.
So the toilet survived New York City, and if it survived New York City, it should have survived Blenheim Palace, says Christopher Marinello, an art recovery lawyer brought in by insurers to look at the case. In his view, Blenheim security failed miserably. A month before the burglary, oh God, that's a hard word to say.
Burglary.
Edward Spencer Churchill, the founder of the Blenheim Art Foundation, so he must be a descendant of Winston. He told the Sunday Times, "It's not going to be the easiest thing to nick. Firstly, it's plumbed in. Plumbed. Didn't know that was a...
Yeah.
Firstly, the toilet's plumbed in. Secondly, a potential thief would have no idea who last used the toilet or what they ate. So no, I don't plan to be guarding it."
Oh my God.
It was left unguarded during closing hours with no CCTV monitoring the cubicle door.
Oh no.
The gang who stole it exploited other security flaws that night, including no patrols and easily breached gates. Even after the raid, staff did not immediately realize the toilet had been a target. Mrs. Pace said she fleetingly imagined they had come for Churchill's childhood lock of hair, which the palace also displayed.
They're like, oh God, thank God the hair's here.
Yeah. Oh, his lock.
This lock of this tiny piece. I just imagine it's a singular strand.
Yeah, just a singular strip with a little bow.
Yeah. And then they're like, oh, thank God, that's all right. Turn to the toilet. Not the like fucking 40 kilogram
Not his hair.
toilet.
We can't clone Churchill. Who was Winston Churchill in other news? Anyway, we can't go down.
Yep.
Politician, right. So,
yes.
who done it?
Good one.
Mm.
I like it.
Michael Jones was found guilty of planning the burglary. Fred Doe was convicted of conspiring to sell the gold from the toilet, while Bora Guguk was cleared of the same charge.
Oh.
The BBC can now reveal the full criminal history of the heist gang's kingpin, James Sheen.
Not related to Charlie Sheen.
He might be. This is James Sheen and Michael Jones. Couldn't look more British if they tried.
They really are Brits.
Now, James Sheen has been jailed at least 6 times since 2005 and has led organised crime groups that made more than €5 million from fraud and theft.
Okay.
Money authorities have largely failed to recover this money.
Okay.
5 men were seen on CCTV carrying out the heist, but only 2, Sheen and Jones, have ever been caught.
Interesting.
The other 2 have not.
Mm.
Keep in mind, this happened really recently.
Yeah.
So they're still on the...
They're still at large. Good job on these 2 for not snitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, like snitches get stitches.
They do.
Honor among thieves, I guess.
Yes. Within days, the artwork, America, the toilet, had been broken up and sold on the court herd. None of the gold has been recovered. Sheen from Oxford pleaded guilty last year after police found his DNA at the scene and gold fragments in his clothing.
Oh my God.
He has been described in court as the common denominator, having been charged with planning and transferring criminal property as well as burglary.
I know that they probably just... Burglary.
It's the hardest word to say.
I know that they probably just found like a singular hair at the crime scene or like a fingerprint. Well, yes. I just assumed he used the toilet.
Or that.
And just was like, oh, just let me use it before we pack it up, guys.
So they destroyed it with a mallet. Oh. And I think they found his fingerprints on the mallet, meaning that they left it behind.
Mallet behind? Guys, come on.
I think that's what happened.
Also, no, they probably just knocked that part off with a mallet. Because I was like, that's impossible to break that.
So it was a smash and grab. So I think what they did was like smash it up as much as they can and take the pieces.
What they can. Okay.
They didn't take the toilet as a whole.
Yeah. Which is wild. How did they break it? Anyway. Continue.
Well, they just did.
There
was no security.
Oh,
the 40-year-old Sheen, who has previous convictions for fraud, theft, and firearms offence, was arrested 4 weeks after the heist on suspicion of planning it, but he was released on bail. He continued his crime spree, including a similar raid 8 months later at the National Horse Racing Museum in Newmarket, Suffolk.
He just can't give it up.
Where he stole gold and silver trophies worth €400,000, none of which have ever been recovered.
He's on bail.
He's a pirate.
He's on bail and he's like, what other gold can I find? My God.
It is not known exactly when the gang broke the toilet into smaller pieces or whether they melted the gold themselves. But the court heard within 2 days of the heist, Sheen, who was looking for buyers, offered gold at about €25,500 per kilo. He contacted Fred Doe and in a series of coded voice messages asked for help selling it.
Fair enough.
Doe, 36, from Windsor and also known as Fred Signs, admitted to trying to help Sheen sell the gold but said he had no idea that it was stolen. The culprits visited the palace the day before the heist and took pictures of the golden toilet, a lock on the door and a nearby window. Later that day, artist Maurizio Cattelan hosted his launch party. So this is the day before they actually broke into it.
Okay.
They went and sussed out the area.
They're always sussing.
Then they had the launch party that evening.
Yep.
And then after midnight,
they said,
that night
get
is
that
when
toilet.
they did it. A few hours after guests had left, the gang used 2 stolen cars to ram through the palace gate, smash a window, wrench the toilet from its fittings, and roll out of the building, the court heard. So it must have been 2 cars, not just the VW Golf.
Yeah.
The BBC has discovered they exploited a series of security flaws at the palace, where there were no guards patrolling the exhibition or the grounds, which we heard before. Overnight, the artwork was locked in behind a thin wooden door and was not monitored by CCTV. External CCTV showed the gang were inside for less than 3 minutes.
Oh my God.
Palace Chief Executive Dominic Hare told the BBC the facts speak for themselves. This is Hare that we spoke about before. We took possession of this precious item and managed to lose it within a day, he said, because the thieves simply drove through the gates, smashed through the window, and they picked it up and they went.
Hey, loan us your shit because we're clearly going to keep it in the house.
Police arrived within 5 minutes of the alarm sounding, but the thieves had already left. So this is when Mrs. Hare,
she
who
goes,
lives at the palace, is discovering everything's going on.
I imagine her with like a candlestick running down the stairs.
Sheen ended up being jailed for 4 years, and his sentence will run consecutively to the 19 years and 4 month sentence he is serving for attacks on cash machines, a museum burglary, and fraud.
He's really just gone ham.
You were a part of the gang of 5 men who smashed their way into the Golden Blenheim Palace that night and stole the hugely valuable golden toilet, the judge said. You were almost certainly the figure that carried out the sledgehammer in which your DNA was found and then which was used to sever the functioning toilet from its connecting pipes. Jones, who was connected with the heist, taking photos days before assisting the burglary, was sentenced to 27 months. There is so much more intricate details to this story, including rumors of who the gold was sold to, etc. So it's worth a look if you want to take a dive.
Ooh.
So I realized Sheen ended up being jailed.
Yep.
Jones was only jailed for 27 months.
Yes.
And then I think Jones was the one who went to go on to steal the trophies, etc.
Right.
Yes.
He just can't help it.
They just love gold, these boys.
They just see a glimmer of gold. Sovereign Hill would be their playground.
So the golden toilet is no more.
Sad.
It has been smashed into pieces, melted down, or sold in pieces around the UK. People who are getting these fragments of gold and whatever aren't realizing that they're from the actual
shitty gold.
Shitty gold.
Shitty gold.
They're not realizing it's from this actual stolen toilet. So it's just gone out in little bits and will never be recovered.
Wild.
The sad story of this golden toilet called America.
This golden toilet called America. Couldn't be better.
But didn't you say when you went to the MoMA, they have a golden toilet there?
They've got a golden urinal.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I think that was that at the Tate or MoMA? TBC.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've got the urinal. Oh no, it might not be gold. It might just be white.
Like a normal urinal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That was
might have just seen a urinal. You might have just
gone to the men's toilet and been like, what am I doing here? No, it's like it was done, I think, in like the pop art movement.
Yeah.
Protest.
That's right.
Yeah. What is art?
Yes.
You know.
So these naughty boys
stealing gold.
Are still in and out of the jail and court system, still doing things here, there, and the other, except for Sheen, who, he might be out by now. This happened in 2019.
But then he was serving 19 years for everything else.
Yes.
So he's probably still in there.
Yeah, because he's frauding. And
yeah.
That is the story of not only the origin of something that we all use.
Blowing
that we
my
never
mind.
think about.
Never.
And how lucky we are.
Yeah.
To have this invention.
The next time
so we're not throwing our shit out the windows.
Yeah. The next time you use a toilet, just think about that for a second.
100%. Next time you're walking down one of the alleyways adjacent to Chapel Street, just go, God, I'm glad people aren't chucking their shit on the ground.
Hallelujah.
This is where the name
Lou comes from. What a great story, Joel.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I've never thought more about toilets.
It's one of those things that you just don't think about, but aren't we lucky to have them?
Oh, thank God. I'm not living in shitty city.
Shitty city.
Shitty city.
What always blows my mind is how much is happening underneath the city.
Oh.
It is just
pipes.
So many pipes. Somehow those pipes make it to the ocean.
So many pipes, so many tunnels.
Yes.
So many things.
The ocean's gross. All our stuff is going into the ocean, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. No, I don't know.
Sewage plants.
Yeah.
And then they take out the nasty stuff and turn it into normal water.
Then where does that go? I don't know enough about things.
I don't know enough about things.
I don't know enough about this, but write in.
Yes.
Let us know.
Let us know.
How does this work?
Also, shout out to the listeners from our previous episode who called in and told me the difference between use by dates and best before.
Was it a voice memo?
Yes.
Is it still on our?
I'm not sure. Because you know how sometimes voice memos disappear after you play them?
Let's find out. Dun, dun, dun.
But yes, that was the story of the golden toilet.
Fabulous.
Make it into a movie right now.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so going back to our previous episode, I had a big old rant about use by dates and best before dates. What the hell is the difference? And we got this fabulous voice memo from, I believe their name is Art Says a Lot on Instagram.
Yes, shout out.
Who was a chef.
I love it. All right, so this is our calling in. We've been standing by. We've been
gentle
waiting.
listener.
Our gentle listener.
Hey, I saw your question about the best before and use by dates, and as a qualified chef, I can actually speak on this one. So the use by dates are a legal requirement for perishable food, and it cannot be sold after that date, but it doesn't mean it's off after that date. It means it will start to go off, so you've got to use your judgment.
I don't
but
like
legally
that.
it can't be sold after that date. Best before,
Right.
They can be sold after that date. It will just start to lose some quality, but it won't go off. They're like, you can tell when best before food does go off, but it's not for a while after the date, and it can be legally sold. So I hope that helps.
It's all legal stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put, what was my response? I think I said something to her.
Well, that makes all the sense. However, that then puts the pressure on me as to when to dispose of it, or if I can eat it. I'm not a food scientist. And now I know that if I do get sick from something I eat with a best before and it's nasty, not even Aaron Brockovich can help me in a court of law. Good to know. Thank you, chef. You know what? Valid points.
I don't want to use my own judgment. I get it. I understand. She explained it so clearly.
Yeah, and literally, she goes, they literally do not care if it's clear or not. It's just to cover them legally if you get sick.
Yeah.
Guys.
So you're screwed.
You're screwed.
Mm.
Well, you know what? Smell test, she said, is usually how she judges everything.
Well, yes. And common sense, obviously.
Yeah.
If you've got some Greek yogurt.
If the lumpy milk, if that milk is looking lumpy, it's a solid.
Milk is good. Milk has a use by.
Yeah, but then that's
But
just a legality, right?
Yes. No. Use by is, well, yeah, they're both legalities.
But it wasn't used by, she's like, you can still use it after, but you've kind of got to be like, all right, we're getting to this tail end of this.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like you could use it 2 days after, but think about it.
Yes.
Smell it.
Yeah. But also best before, if you get sick after a best before, you can't fight
Well, you can't with either. So either way, legally,
because
no.
they're like, well, we said.
But best before you can legally sell.
Yes.
Use by you can't.
Yes.
You know what? That's cleared it up.
Yeah,
perfectly.
cleared it up. I'm not happy about it, but
No.
it cleared it up and it makes sense.
I'm glad that someone
But I want
called
to
in.
stay mad.
Yeah, stay
Yeah,
mad on that.
stay
Use
mad.
by best before. I love it.
Sometimes you just don't want answers to things.
Or you want a different
You
answer.
just want to complain
Yeah,
regardless.
But I love that you've taken the time. Art Says a Lot, because that
Thank you very much.
I really appreciate the voice memo.
Yes, so did I. It was
So-
great.
We love it.
So if we ever say anything that you want to chime in about, we love a voice memo.
We love a voice memo.
And if we have your permission, we will play it on the pod.
We'll play it anyway.
Yeah, we'll play it anyway.
Unless there's something like really saucy in it that you disclose
Yeah.
and we're like, we'll double check.
Yeah.
But a best before I think is fine. Send us your
I
secrets.
killed a guy and I'm scared I'll do it again. Help me, Steph and Joel.
Hey guys, I stole the Mona Lisa and I don't know what to do. I'd love that. I'd be like, yeah, let me help you. Cool.
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 Cool, dude.
Good. Thank you, Joel. What a great episode.
You're so welcome. I believe I didn't do a list.
It feels odd.
Everything was telling me to do a list.
No, I like that you didn't. I like that
Yeah.
you really broke the mold.
Yeah, I saw in my notes golden toilet. I'm like,
The-
what's
what
that
the
for?
hell?
And then I looked it up and like, oh, it was for a thing for frame.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
So if you ever get some mystery gold, who knows?
Who
Could be
knows?
coming from this toilet.
Look at that diamond ring.
Yeah, America.
America.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and until next time, goodbye.
Toodly doodly.
You've been listening to an episode of Framed hosted by Joel and Steph. Now make sure you go and follow us on all of the socials, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, at Framed the Podcast. Make sure you follow and tell one friend.
Just one.
Just one.
Like we always say, just tell one friend.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.